What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of MZ Adventure. It is this time of the years. Many of you are starting shopping for ice pop-ups. Ice fishing is around the corner, obviously, but I do have some exciting news for you guys. If you haven't yet start to purchase any ice shed, make sure you finish up today's video, and then Piscifun have something very nice to kind of offer. On this video, you guys will actually see this year's model versus last year's model. What are the differences? What are the cons and pros for Piscifun's latest and greatest ice pop-ups? So stay tuned, and then we're gonna do some unboxing. On my left hand side, this is last year's model. As most of you has actually been seeing them on the market for a good year now. Obviously there's a lot of cons and pros to it. This is a 3 to 4 person fishing. They are a little bit taller. I am 5'9", 5'10"-ish, but it fits me just perfectly inside. I definitely liked it, but last year's issue that when I have on ice, it was more on the zipper part. Sometimes zipper could be stocking when the temperature drop below 20 degrees, right? So I have a lot of hard times with that. Other than that, I didn't have too much complaint. The other complaint I heard about a lot of you have is same as mine. It's the back. Like when we try to put the back in there, the back is not big enough, right? And then this year they actually upgraded it. And then we kind of talk about last year's anchor, like ice anchor. When you put it down, they have a black pouch with, just like a regular looking anchors. You can anchor it down. Versus this year, this is the latest model I want to show you guys. And this is what Piscifun has been upgrading them so far. Everything looks much more sharp, and then it's more slick. Just like Eskimos, as you can see here. Quantity wise, they did a couple updates, right? They have the door opener ones, just like the Eskimos XD 450s. And then material wise, if you look closely, they updated it with same material as Eskimo style. It's definitely insulated. It's perfect for the Midwest America market. So because we actually in the temperature drop to like a negative 20 times here, so it's pretty roomy by first glance at it. So we're gonna go in there quick. Take a look at here. Here's the first window. I got one window here. I got a second window on the side, which is a side window. The quantity, it's much better than last year, I would say. And all the feelings, all the touch feelings, it looks just like Eskimos XD 450. So overall, it's definitely roomy. I kind of mentioned I'm probably like about 5'10", and I can stand up without no issues. Look at it, I can just stand up pretty tall, just straight up, absolutely no issues here. And I can definitely fishing with at least 2 people here, much bigger than last year's model. And the roomies, the windows, definitely enjoyed it. A lot of time I like to open it up just to get some light in. And yeah, overall, at first glance at it, I definitely enjoyed it. And the other good things about this Piscifun's ice shed is they actually innovated with a hose from, I think a lot of American company here claims, and the other company they do have this style. Eskimo probably sometimes they don't even have that. You can put a hose down here for your body heater. This is the details they actually add on. So come take a look at it. It's pretty cool. So you don't have to kind of fight with a lot of the hose. You can actually put a hose through here So this is one good features I really like about this year's model. Now let's go back to the last year's model quick. Again, this is last year's model. I mean, obviously we can't talk about this year's model, but I still want for most of you to kind of take a look at the last year's model and what they actually improved from last year versus this year for Piscifun's market. So obviously I always have a lot of issue with this zipper. Time to time they get stuck when the weather gets super cold, I kind of mentioned. And the other thing is you have to kind of squeeze it, you gotta lift up your knees. Time to time I personally get tripped because I'm like 185 right now. So time to time I have to kind of like kneel it down and then goes in. Versus that door, you can just basically hop on, right? You can just goes in. That is an applause for me. So basically I gotta go in here. What I really don't like about last year's model is this red interior, right? A lot of people need those because this is something completely different. They have a Piscifun thin cutter, but for me it gets a little reddish, and then at night I mean it doesn't get as bright as the other ones, like just like we kind of show you this year. So this is something I always complain about. And then again, the sizing wise is totally fine. It is up to 2 person to kind of fish, I would say, to get, you know, just comfortable level. And like I said, this is for me, it's more like a solo mission. I will take this one out, and versus this year's model I can at least take a 2 person with me. So hopefully you guys actually see, like, you know, this year's model versus this is the last year's model. Hopefully this video can actually help you to decide which one of these you guys actually like to purchase. And they are both available on today's market. And if you are still not yet purchase a shed from Piscifun, make sure use my discount MZ18 and a checkout to receive additional 18% off. Well, once again, if you guys have any questions regarding about ice shed for Piscifun, please don't hesitate yourself and then reach out to me. Shoot me an email through this YouTube channel or leave a comment below. I will do my best try to answer your questions within 72 hours. So once again, thank you so much for watching today's episode, and look forward to see you guys on the ice. And please stay safe, enjoying your life. See you guys out there.